souls. I hope everybody's doing well wherever you guys are at. Time is never fluent, never fluent. Um, is anybody on? I'm gonna talk about some stuff, you guys. um, it's been crazy with this retrograde for some of us out here. Um, and we're in Virgo. Okay. So there's a lot of changes happening. Is anybody on? Come on in. Come on in. There's a lot of changes. So when we're in Virgo, um, Virgo is a time where um, anything that is hidden, right? So our shadow self, right? So a lot of us have our shadow self. Like our shadow self is, and I touched on this on many videos. Our shadow self is just our shadow, okay? Things that we don't want to work on, um, that we never address, right? So in Virgo, what's going to happen? You're going to have to address things you never address, okay? So this pertains to addictions, this pertains to self doubt, self fear, um, getting your household in order, your relationships, relationships as far as your significant other, um, also relationships with your children. Okay, so um, Virgo brings it forward where you have to address certain things. Okay, your shadow. Okay, the shadow side of you that you had never worked on. Okay, it could be your finances. A lot of people in their finances are struggling. So also with Virgo, it's going to make you handle your money situation different. Okay. So if you're like a person that likes to spend, okay, you're not going to be spending. You're going to be kind of frugal at this time. You're going to reassess a lot of things in your life, as far as, like I said, relationships. So if we look at it as people, places, and things, right? So you're going to reassess. Porter Gilligan. Hi, Porter. How are you doing? So you're going to assess everything in your life, right? So we always look at it as people, places, and things, right? So the people that you're around, the people that you allow in your life, that you allow have your energy. Um, so also the people that you spend time with, right? Um, you're good. That's good. We're just talking about anything in general. Okay, you guys, you can come in and ask questions. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing well. So when we're in Virgo, Virgo is interesting because Virgos are, I'm doing good. You guys, I'm doing good. I haven't been on for a while. I've been very busy, like that busy bee. I have been reflecting on a lot of things, assessing a lot of things, my time with certain people, um, also my environment. Okay, I'm in a really good environment, healthy environment. Um, um, Assessing things as far as my friendships, okay, with certain people. So this would be a time of a lot of reflection, right? Who brings value to your life, right? Who brings stability? Who brings their authentic self, right? Who's speaking their truth? Who's living in their truth? Who's walking in their truth? Um, so that is a lot of what your shadow is. Shadow is a part of yourself that um, you kind of fear. Okay. Some of you guys might fear change, right? But change has to happen, okay, for growth to happen. What would you do if you had a toxic friends and you want to get away from them? Well, with me, Porter, I hope I'm saying your name right. With toxic friends and you want to get away from them, okay, you have to be careful. You have to choose your friends like you choose your fruit. Okay. You take your time in choosing your fruit, right? You make sure it's ripe. You make sure it's good. So what you do if you have to deal with toxic friends is you remove yourself from those toxic friends. Okay. Um, Sometimes when you have friends for so long, right? And they're very draining, all right, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Um, you just say, look, you know, everything in life has a end and a beginning, right? So with your toxic friend is one thing is you need to stop dealing with them. Okay. Sometimes it's hard because we build relationships over years that are codependent relationships. Um, and These people are toxic. How you know somebody's toxic is they're very draining emotionally, spiritually, and physically when you're around them. You're very confused um, of where they stand. You know, they're not speaking their truth, they're not living in their truth. And It could be many different things. There's people that have addictions, but toxic friends. It's not good to have toxic friends because your friends is a mirror and a reflection of who you are. Okay. So you need to remove yourself from those toxic friends. Um, right now, you're going to see everybody for who they truly are. People can't hide who they are anymore. So you're going to, if you couldn't see who the people were in your life, you're going to see who they are, who they truly are, their intentions. When you have friends, you shouldn't come in with any expectations from your friends, right? It should be a genuine friendship. It should be a genuine give and take. There also should be, you're welcome. Oh, I'm saying your name right? Okay. I was making sure I say your name right. I always say people's name wrong and people get upset, but that's just, I've always been like that, you guys. I make up names for people. Um, but yeah, toxic friends will bring you down. Also, toxic friends will have you in environments and situations where sometimes grand rising will have you in situations you can't get yourself out of. Okay. I just did a read for a gentleman and he had a girlfriend, well, wife, I'm sorry, he had a wife, and his wife came in with how can I say it, pretense, false foundation, right? She wasn't her real self. Thank you. She wasn't herself. She wasn't her authentic self, and she wound up getting him in a lot of trouble. Okay. Yes, I do readings, you guys. I do readings. Hit that like button. I see a lot of people watching me, but not hitting the like button or prescribing to my channel. I've been on here for quite some time now. Yes, I do readings. Um, so if you want a reading, you can go to my website, Jennifer Felix Readings at gmail.com, and email me. And when I get a chance, I will reach back out to you. I do 15-minute reads, I do a half an hour reads, and I do an hour reads. Okay. And I do use shells. Okay. Shells is my thing, you guys. You guys all know that. I just use the shells as a tool. I don't have to use shells. But I use the seashells. Sometimes I don't even use them. I just go right into it. Okay. Um, you know what WWE is? I hit like WWE. What is WWE? Um, Bottom of the morning to you. What's WWE, you guys? I don't know what that is. I want to talk about something, you guys. I touched on this, but I wanted to talk about this. It was last Sunday. Um, I was with somebody very special to me, and I was in and this happens to me, especially when I go into deep meditation. I Yeah, you have to do everything from your heart space. Okay, your heart chakra. Okay, your heart chakra opens up everything. Okay, every chakra in your body, your sacral chakra, um, all your chakras. Okay, um, it starts from the heart chakra. Okay, people don't know that, but the heart is the most important organ and most important chakra to open up is our heart. Okay. The reason why is do I wait, do you love Arabics? I have Arabic friends. I love everybody. I don't judge nobody. But your heart chakra is the most important chakra, okay? Because when your heart chakra is open, you're okay, once your heart chakra is open, you can receive and you can manifest and draw in things that you want in this life, like anything, love, more money, abundance for people that are struggling. You always have to keep that heart chakra open and your moral compass. So nice your smile on your hair. Thank you guys. I took my braids out. They were killing me. I need to get my hair done. I haven't had time. My favorite hobbies, I like to hike. I like to walk. I like to be in nature. I like to read when I can. I like listening to music, certain kind of music with higher frequency, because of certain music will have you in a certain trance. Okay. So I try to watch the music that I play where I'm in a higher frequency, because um certain music, like I said, will have you in a trans and have you, it will lower your vibration. Okay. So I like listen to music, I like hiking, I like to read when I can, I like to learn all kinds of things, you guys. I'm always seeking knowledge and wisdom, and understanding. Grand Rising from Hawaii. Hello. I think that's how you guys do it in Hawaii. Aloha. Yeah, I did a reading on Hawaii. Hawaii is a beautiful place. I've never been there. Their culture, it's very interesting and intriguing. Um, yeah, the Hawaiian people. um, but yeah, so I like to hike. I like to learn. We're always learning. I like to experience things in life, because we're always experiencing. Because that when you experience things, you grow, you learn. Um, I like to eat. I like trying different cuisines. One day I'll be traveling. Probably 2 years from now. Yes, you have to be peaceful. Oh, Hawaiians are peaceful and loving with everyone. Yes, and that's how it should be. A lot of lower entities, they try to um, stop love from happening. Loving yourself, loving thyself, loving others. Your heart chakra is the most important chakra, and I say this is because when you love yourself and truly know yourself, thyself, right? Um, and you know how to deal with like your anger and stuff like that, and you learn to love people for who they are and love yourself first. You attract love. Um, so your heart chakra is very important. If the word heart and the word heart also means earth. The earth has a heartbeat, right? And we're all one with that heartbeat. Okay. Where am I from? Okay. So I grew up in Florida and Pennsylvania. That's where I grew up, Florida and Pennsylvania. Um, so I say sometimes I'm a country girl at heart because I grew up in the country part. Yes, as a collective. Um, that's why when our heart chakra is open as a collective, we send that love energy out, and we also receive it. And a lot of lower entities or they don't like that. Okay. Um, so our heart chakra is very important to have your heart open, to have your heart healed from any traumas, any hurts. A lot of us hold on to hurts, traumas, and that affects us spiritually, physically, and mentally. My day is going good. My day is going good. I noticed a lot going. Yesterday was, oh man, I don't even want to talk about yesterday. Yesterday was yesterday. um, yeah, but yeah, I got trolls on here, but I'm gonna ignore the trolls like I always do. Um, and there's a lot of things going on today in the world, so we have to make sure that we're grounded. I talk about this all the time. We have to be grounded, especially on what's going on today in the world. Somebody says, imagine if everyone in the world would send love energy out at the same time. It would literally melt all the negative people. Yes. If we all collectively, like we can telepathically communicate, we can telepathically communicate and we send that love language out, right? A lot of these other entities will fade away because that's what they don't have that love that we have. Earth is love, love is us. Thank you. I need to smile more. Everybody says I'm always serious. Like when I'm doing my reads, you guys, I'm so serious. Yes, I like to cook. I love to cook. Yes, they feed off of negative energy. So, say you have addictions, right? Addictions, alcohol addictions, um, any kind of addictions you have. That's what they feed on. Okay, fear. Okay, um, so you can't have basically any kind of addictions. You gotta be free of addictions. Okay, you gotta work on those traumas. Um, Trauma bonds, trauma healing, like with past, like with your past, things happen in your past. Don't live in the past, live in the present and the future. Okay. Hi, Nitro Pete. Yeah, you have to live in the future. You have to live in the present moment. You have to be in the moment. Sometimes you have to put the phones down and just be in the moment, right? Take in everything around you. W- a lot of people are not in the moment, okay? You have to be in the moment, okay? You have to take in everything in the moment, right? Because then you're going to see on a higher frequency, right? Yeah, so you have to be in the moment all the time. Okay, all the time you have to be in the moment. So there's a lot of things going on, you guys. I wanted to do I want to talk about something. Last Sunday, um, I was in a trance, and what I mean a trance is, I was meditating, right? And my friend I care a lot about was around me, right? He's African, and he seen me in a trance, okay? Um, do I hate? I don't like to hate. I don't hate anybody. I hate people that do bad things. Okay, I hate those people, but I don't really hate for them because I know that one day they will have to. The universal law is what you put out is what you get back. So when you put out stuff that you're not supposed to be putting out, it always comes back. Okay. That's just the way the universe works. Okay. What you put out is what you receive. So if you're out here murdering people, raping people, trafficking people, children, adults, the universe, it's like a boomerang effect, right? It comes full circle, right? It comes back. Um, no, I meant, do you get to hate YouTube? Sometimes like I don't hate YouTube. I don't mind being on YouTube. I like YouTube. This is my platform. I don't have no other platforms. I wanted to do a podcast to talk about like things that are happening. So I just go on my YouTube channel and I just talk about it in real time. Like I'm live in real time, okay? And I just come on and I just talk about all kinds of things, okay? But yeah, your heart chakra, heart is the earth. The earth is the heart, okay? The earth actually has a heartbeat, okay? Actually has a heartbeat, okay? Just like our hearts beat, the earth has a heartbeat. Okay. When you're out in Mother Nature, or you're just outside, you can actually feel that heartbeat. Okay. Um, when you take walks, you can feel the heartbeat. I remember, I'm gonna talk about the trance, but I remember when I was taking a hike, and what I do is anytime I go on a hike or go for a walk in the woods, I'm always been in the woods since I was a little girl. The first tree that I see that I enter, or the oldest tree, I acknowledge that tree in that area before I walk in. Okay. Um, You can also do this with trees in your front of your home. You can say, protect my home, okay? Um, Trees has a vibration. Um, and I remember one time I was walking, I was with my daughter, my youngest daughter, and there was a sadness. The earth is crying, bleeding. Hey, I have a friend who loves your content. Could you shout him out? Are you going to church today? Church. Okay, we are the church. Okay, we are the church. Um, I like to be. You guys know my spiritual journey. Willie G. Hi, Willie G. Um, my spiritual journey. I was raised Catholic and also into also Santeria, but my spiritual journey, as far as the church, church is just a title. Okay. No, I'm not going to church today. Hi, Jason. How are you doing? I'm not going to church today. Church, we are the church. um, a lot of churches, to me, are false. Religion is false. The reason why I say religion itself, the title of religion is false, is because of like I wanted to do a video on the Vatican. I will do that. Are you Cuban? No, I'm not Cuban. I'm Puerto Rican and black. Yes, we are the church. We are the church. Okay. We are the church. We go straight to the source. Okay. We don't have to have somebody in between us to take us to the source. We go directly to the source. The source is within us. We have to activate the source, the Christ conscious. Okay. But I was going to a Coptic church, Coptic Orthodox, for some of my new viewers on here. Coptic Orthodox just means Egyptian. Um, I like that the Orthodox Church, like if you look at Ethiopia, um, it's the original, okay? The original, okay? They never added or subtracted. And a lot of things in the biblical sense has been altered. So are you practicing Santeria? Am I practicing Santeria? Yes and no. Um, the reason why I say yes and no, is yes, as a child, yes. Growing up, um, like now, yes, I do practice Santeria to a certain point. Um, the reason why the direction of Santeria originated in Cuba, Puerto Rico, well, mostly Cuba, from the African slaves and the natives that were there, the Arawak, the Taino, and Caribs. And my father was his descendants were Taino and Spaniard. Um, but Santeria, you have to be careful with Santeria and IFA. There was a girl that just went to Haiti, and she was actually the sacrifice. Um, because with Santeria, you have to be careful, and I'm gonna say this because you have a Bala, right? And a lot of them, these new ones that are out here, this new age, they don't know what they're doing. So they're opening doors that they can't close. Okay. Um, you you do know Santeria is of the devil. Okay, so let me explain something about Santeria, you guys. Um, they say voodoo, hoodoo, and Santeria is of the devil. It's not of the devil. Our ancestors did not go to church. Our ancestors sat underneath a tree, talked to the ancestors before. Okay, so if you want to call that devil worshiping, that's not devil worshiping. Okay, Santeria is not devil worshiping. Okay, you have to be very careful of entities coming in and out. Okay, that's the main thing. In this new age, everybody wants to be they want to be a bala and all this other stuff. But the thing about it is, you have to be very careful because this new age, even Wiccan witches were not doing like bad things. They were actually healers. Yes, I do have one by my door. I do. Okay. Yeah, a lot of things that I do, like when you go to church, you take the communion, you take the blood. Why are we taking the blood of Christ? Okay. Why are we eating the bread, his body? Why that's a ritual. Okay. Why are we eating the bread of Christ that was sacrificed of Yeshua? You know, I'm a child of Abraham, Jacob and Isaac, the real Israelites, the descendants of the real Israelites. Why are we going to? Okay, so the Catholic Church. Okay, so let's talk about this. So why am I drinking the blood of taking my communion? It's a ritual. Everything in church is a ritual. Okay, everything in church is a ritual. When you take the blood, you're taking the blood of Christ. When you eat the bread, you're eating the body. Why would I want to eat his body? Why would I want to take the bread? I remember the last time I was and I seen the angels appear as gold dust in front of me. I was one of the in the Orthodox Church, like the Ethiopian Orthodox is the same as the Coptic Orthodox, and I seen gold dust appear in front of me, you guys, above me, and there was one of the guys there, the pastors, and he denied me bread and the body because I wasn't supposed to have it. Okay, I didn't understand at that moment, but then I understood I was never supposed to have it. Because why should we, if Yeshua, right, was hung, right? Why are we doing a ritual? Okay, drinking the blood in the body or eating the body. Okay, that's a humiliation ritual. Okay, that is being performed in the Catholic churches. All right, and a lot of other churches. Okay, churches are performing rituals every day. So is that evil? Just saying. Okay, is that evil? All right. Humiliation rituals are happening every day in churches. Right now, as I'm speaking, there's humiliation rituals happening. Okay. Our ancestors, my dad's ancestors, my mother's ancestors, they were talking to the ancestors. They were why are your eyelashes so fake? Yeah, I have fake eyelashes on. Sometimes I take them off. Yeah, I wear eyelashes sometimes. Sometimes I don't wear them. It all depends how I feel when I get up. Okay? And I like them. So if I don't want to wear them, I take them off. This is me. Okay? This is me in real time, okay? The only thing fake is these lashes. Why are you beautiful? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, so the Vatican has a lot of people under a spell. Okay. I wanted to do a read on that. I still will do a read on the Vatican. People are under a spell. Okay. Our language is a spell. Christianity, as we know it, is a spell. Religion is a spell. It's being performed every single day. Okay. Um, and a lot of people don't know the spiritual side of it. They only know, okay, I'm going to church, I'm taking communion, and don't really know what it means. Okay. Um, so you have to educate yourself on what's really going on out here. Thank you, thank you. Um, do you have a by the door Santeria? You do know Santeria is evil. It depends. See, when I was growing up, my great grandmother was a healer, so she would have been considered a mamba. Okay. So I grew up in a lot of that, and it's not something you one day wake up and you become this. You learn this. Okay. Plants, um, the old way. Okay. A lot of these new agers don't know about the old way. Okay. The divine source lives within us. Okay. We connect to the divine source. Okay. We don't need to have, like the Catholic Church, they go and they confess. Why am I confessing my sins to, and I can go straight to the source and confess my sins? Why do I have to confess my sins to a man that will be judged? And why would I confess to him for him to judge me? Okay, men. I don't. One thing I don't fear is men. On this earth, I fear nobody. Okay, on this realm of existence, I fear nobody and no thing. Okay, um, because I go straight to the source. I am the source, and I go straight to the source. Okay, um, and Oh, somebody said my eyelashes. Kids don't do drugs. No, don't do drugs. When you do drugs, what happens is when you do drugs, you open yourself up to a lot of things. Okay, 666 is interesting. When you do drugs, you open yourself up to a lot of things. Um, of lower vibrational, lower energy things. Okay, 666. Okay, so we have six neutrons, six electrons. Um, I wanted to do a video on 666. What 666 really means, okay? Because we got it all wrong, okay? The 666. We are all going to hell. I believe we're in a lower dimension of hell, okay? This is why a lot of us are reincarnating back in. When we see that light, don't go to that light, okay? Don't go to that light. When you cross out your body and you see that light, don't go to that light. That light is a soul trap. Okay, it's reincarnating people back in and erasing your whole memories. That's why when you activate your DNA and RNA, you really remember who you were. Okay, you remember who you were. You remember your past lives. They don't want us to remember who we were because we have power in knowing who we were and who we are. Okay, there's power in that. And they don't want us to know who we truly are because they don't want us to know the power that we carry. Okay. Hi A B C D F. You got shot up in Mexico. Somebody got shot in Mexico. I don't know about that. I know there's a lot going on around the world. Um, a lot of stuff going on around the world. Um, I know like Ohio, Colorado. This is going to happen in every city in the United States, okay? What we're actually seeing and what we're hearing, okay? Some of it's true and some of it's not, okay? So you need to have true discernment of by knowing yourself, you should be able to have true discernment on what's really going on out here. What kind of readings do you do? I do psychic readings. I'm clairvoyant, medium. I do readings where I just read, or I use the shells, the seashells, and every seashell that I have collected mostly from the Gulf of Mexico or the Atlantic side, and I use this as a tool to read. The Africans use crow shells. A lot of island places, like where my dad's from, they use seashells. Okay. So I do all kinds of readings. I do love readings. I do future readings. Sometimes I can see your past life. Um, I do readings, love. Um, I do all kinds of readings. Hey Maria, hi beautiful. How are you doing? Are you the whole package? I guess I am the whole package. I hope I'm the whole package. Sometimes I feel like I'm not the whole package. So last Sunday, you guys, I was very tired, but even before then, I was doing meditation. I've been trying to fast. You guys, I was not on this timeline, okay? I was on other timelines. And it happens, I go in and out of timelines, and it happens to a lot of other people out here. Um, I want to do a future on my career reading. Okay, you can hit me up at jenniferfelixreadings@gmail.com if you want a reading. And I do charge for my readings. I'm not expensive like some of these readers out here. You know, there's a lot of false, and I don't want to talk about this, but there's a lot of fake people out here, okay? Fake psychics, fake mediums. I mean, just fake all around. The only thing fake about me is these lashes, okay? Um, real recognizes real. Um, yeah, I do career readings. I do all that. Whatever I get, normally when I do a read, when you're a real psychic, they don't ask you They don't ask you questions. Okay, so when I go into my readings, I say, "This is what I see." Okay, and then you can ask the questions. But this is what I'm seeing. Oh, watching from Zimbabwe, Africa. Reason Calvin, how are you doing? Africa, Zimbabwe, beautiful Zimbabwe. Africa is beautiful. Beautiful continent, beautiful people. I got scammed by a local astrologer here in my place, so I really lost my trust. Yes, and that's the thing with the psychic community. Um, you have to be careful who you're going to. Okay, as far as reading your palms, as far as your astral chart, because there's different astrologers that read Vedic. There's different kind of ways they read the astrology chart. Okay, the oldest one is the Vedic, and there's another one, astrology chart. Okay, there are some astrologers. I mean, they're on point. They've been doing it for a long time. They know what they're doing, and there's some that just don't. You know, a lot of people try to make. We have this new age where everybody wants to be a medium, a psychic, and astrologer. Most astrologers that are good have been doing it for a very long time. Okay, so you find somebody that is astrologer and have been doing it for years. Okay, has a good reputation before you get somebody to do your astrology chart. Okay, even your palm. I have a good friend of mine. She's one of the best palm readers in the East Coast. Okay, she can read your palms and read your future and everything in 15 minutes. That's how good she is. And she's 100% accurate. Okay. He did a palm reading on me and said to wear a stone on my index finger and charge me 15. Yes. Some of these readers are charging crazy, outrageous prices, and they it's crazy because you can do a reading, right? And they'll pull the cards, right? A lot of people use cards. I don't have to use cards, okay? If you're a real psychic and a real medium, you don't have to use no tools out here, okay? So anybody can read tarot cards. Um, that's outrageous. 1,500, that's crazy. And this is the thing with the universe, right? So when you're a true psychic and true medium and you're charging people these outrageous prices, because time is energy, especially if I'm channeling your loved ones, okay? Um, it gets tired. It's you get physically tired, emotionally, and also spiritually, because you're channeling the loved ones from the other side. So it takes time, it takes energy, yes. But these out $1,500, that's crazy. I don't even charge that. uh, that is crazy. Okay. And the ones that are doing that, it always backfires on them. Always backfires. And the reason why I say it always backfires on them is because what you put out, okay, is what you get back. And there's power in the tongue. So if you're out here and you're a fake reader, okay, and you're charging people all this money, okay, you will be exposed. And the reason why I say you will be exposed, because if you're in front of a reader and they're reading you, and say they're asking you the questions, you need to get up and leave. Okay? A real reader, a real psychic medium, astrologer, they won't ask you questions. They'll ask you your date of birth, and that's about it. A palm reader will say, "Let me see your hands." Yes, karma. Karma comes always back. Always. Karma, that is the universal law of life itself. Karma. Some of it is being manipulated, yes, in the background. Um, can you do a reading on me? Yeah, I can do a reading on you. Afghanistan in the building. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can do readings. Go to Jennifer Felix readings at gmail.com. When I can get to you, I can get to you to do a reading. Sometimes I can't get to, I'll get people and I won't do reads on them. My day is going beautiful. How's your day going? Hi, Amir. I know somebody that's name is Amir. He's Egyptian. Yeah, Egyptian. He just got married. Yeah. Um he came here with his family. They had nothing. I'll never forget it. I met them at the airport. I helped them from my heart. And they always thank me. They had family here. My name is Jennifer. Jennifer is my name. My day is going beautiful. Okay? Beautiful. You guys, I want to thank you guys for my viewers that have been with me for a very long time. Thank you for hanging in there with me, because I do talk about all kinds of stuff, real stuff, what's really going on. Bonjour, bonjour. Somebody said bonjour. Farsi. Farsi is a language from Afghanistan. Afghanistan, Iran. Um, yes, Farsi. It's an ancient dialect. Just like in Africa, there's a lot of ancient dialects. Yes. Yeah. Very ancient dialect. Um, I notice meeting different people in life that we all come from somewhere. We all have a language, right? The language has been altered um, because of the spell work in spelling. Oh, is in okay, is Iran. Oh, yeah, Iran, they speak Farsi. I think it's Iran, Afghanistan, in the Middle East. Authenticity is one of the greatest assets. Yes, we have to be authentic. We have to be real. And that's hard to find. Authentic people, real people going through real situations. We all go through things in life, but you have to bounce back, right? Get back up and keep going. Yeah. Authentic people are hard to find, very hard to find. That's why my circle is very small. I talk to you guys, but my circle is very, very small because I can feel somebody's energy right away. I feel everything around me. Everything. Okay. I mean, literally everything I feel around me. Okay. So, yeah, being authentic, being real. You guys see, I got a new cat. I lost my cat and my dog. I think I talked about this in my one of my videos. I had to move to Florida. And my dog I gave to a friend of mine, and I never got my dog back, which I could have sued her for that. I was crying about that. I was crying about my cat. It was crazy, you guys. But I'm starting over with the cat and the dog. The dog will come eventually, but the cat just right now. His name is Storm. But when I had let Pickles go, you guys, oh my gosh, I was in tears. I was in tears. That's never gonna happen. So wherever I go and they say I can't bring animals, that is never gonna happen again. My animals are coming with me. If they don't like it, then fuck off. They can go fuck off, and I won't stay there. Yeah, but you have to be authentic. You have to be real. That's why I come on lives because I have to be real. I have to be authentic. You guys, I have to walk in my truth, live in my truth, honor my truth because if not, who am I? You can't hide who you are. Do you know what I mean? You have to be yourself. You have to be real. And that energy is transferable. Energy is very transferable. Yes, very, very transferable. So when you're around people that like with me, I feel everything around me. So if I'm around somebody that is not who they say they are, I know they can pick that up right away. Okay? Because I'll start feeling things, okay? You feel all kinds of different things. You might feel that tingling, that coldness. Is some people get sick. I remember one time there was a friend of mine and I tried to enter her home, you guys. Her home, her room, and something pushed me out. Okay? So I knew I could not enter. Okay? I was being protected. Okay? I was being protected. I felt somebody's hand push me back. Okay? So I could not enter. Okay? That was telling me I can't enter this space. Okay? Um, I don't understand what that is, Amir, Amar. Um, I don't know a lot of Arabic. I know like Shakran. Um, I just know a little bit of Arabic. I don't know a lot. I know the Arabics, like when I go to the Coptic church, they read in. Okay, now you're writing the Arabic. Hey, John. I know the Arabic, they read from back to front. The prayers are in Aramaic. Um, the prayers are also in English and also in Arabic. Okay. Yeah. Is there any questions you guys want to ask me about besides myself? There's so much going on, you guys. I try not to let a lot of things distract me because my friend got raped. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. See, I don't even know if that's a troll on here, okay? Because I have a lot of trolls. I got a lot of fake people on my page to distract me, and I know that. Sorry to hear about your friend got raped. Yeah, karma is always real. Karma is always real. The karma and the trauma is generational. So if you have trauma on your father's side, they say the sins of the father and the sins of the it's the trauma of the family. So say you had trauma all your life and it's passed down, passed down, passed down, passed down. A lot of times that trauma will be passed down to you and passed down to your children, right? So you have to change the direction of that trauma, right? So you have to heal that trauma within your family, right? Sometimes it takes where you have to step away from your own family, okay? Um, and that is a part of healing your trauma. But you have to address the trauma, okay? Because it can be passed on to your children's children, okay? And this is on the mother and father side, okay? People say the sins of the father. No, it's the sins of the mother and the sins of the father. It's not just the sins of the father, it's the sins of both sides of the family, okay? It can be passed down to generation, generation, generation. So you have to heal yourself and go into a new direction, okay? For the children, your grandchildren, and the children to come, your bloodline, okay? You have to heal it. Do I speak Spanish? Um, uh, Poquito español. I can understand it more than I can speak it. Okay. I have a lot of Spanish people that come to me and want readings in Spanish, and I can't read because I can't read Spanish. I mean, I can understand if somebody's speaking it to me because my abuela only spoke Spanish to me. But as far as speaking it fluently, no, I cannot. Because my mother is black. If my mother was Spanish, I probably could speak it fluently. And that's another thing. A lot of people come to America or come to wherever they are and they forget their native tongue. Never forget your native tongue because your native tongue is who you are. Okay? It's your whole makeup, your DNA, your RNA, and you can activate who you truly are of knowing where you came from. Don't ever forget where you came from, not even your native tongue. A lot of people come to America and they feel like, oh, I'm not Western enough. I'm not going to speak Spanish to my children because they need to learn English, or I'm not going to speak French or Creole or my African language or my Irish tongue. No, speak your language. Embrace where you came from. Love, hola, Sage, love who you are. That's your identity. That's your whole makeup. That's who you are. Love who you are. Don't change for nobody. If they don't like that part of you, of who you are, um, then they don't love you. Okay, they don't care for you. When I meet different people of different cultures, I respect their culture. I'm willing to learn about their culture because there's wisdom in that. Okay, there's wisdom. You can learn something from anybody. There's always learning. We're always learning. We're always evolving. But you have to learn about other people and be open to learn about other people. So what's going on in Ohio is we have a bunch of poor white people that's in Springfield, Ohio. And then they're bringing over the Haitian immigrants, okay? So that's what's happening in Ohio, Springfield, Ohio. Okay, it's a poor population, a mining town. It's not far from where I'm at now. And they're poor, okay? A poor town. I don't live in the United States. Yes, the United States is struggling right now. We're not in a recession, we're in a depression. So we have a lot of people coming from everywhere. I think what's going to happen is as soon as Trump gets in office, every border is going to be closed. So if you are in Mexico and you're a United States citizen, you might not even be allowed back in. Okay, Venezuela. Yeah, if you when Trump gets elected, once he gets elected, if you are in a place, you will not be able to re-enter the United States of America. Okay, so if you're in Mexico, you won't be able to re-enter. If you're in Peru, you won't be able to re-enter. If you're in South America, you're in Africa, you might not, even if you're an American citizen. Okay, they will, I'm telling you, okay. Oh, you live in Canada. Is it nice there now? You might not be able to enter back into the country. Okay. They are going to make it where people that are even Americans, they're okay. So say it right now. I'm in Mexico. I'm an American citizen and I'm in Mexico. Okay. What's going to happen is even if you have your passport and all that stuff, it's going to take a while for the United States immigration to be like, okay, you can come in. Okay. For real. Okay. I'm glad you mentioned the native tongue. We should embrace our ancestors. I can hear distant dialects in my dreams, but cannot communicate back simply because I do not know the language. You guys, that is so true. I'm planning to attend Brigham Young University as a non-Mormon next year. Yes, Mormons are cults. They're cults. More A, B, C, D, E, F. There is a cult. The Mormon are in the police department. They're judges. They're up there. The Mormon Church. Yes, the Mormon Church are everywhere. And the Mormon church don't believe everybody's equal, okay? They don't. These are cops, these are judges, all that, okay? That's why I said religion is false, okay? Religion is false and it's fake. Because if you believe in Yeshua, and you believe everybody's created equal, so why don't you believe everybody is truly equal? You just gave me strong goosebumps. My sign, exactly. Okay, I was in the car, you guys, driving, and I start speaking a whole language I've never heard of. Okay, somebody says atheist is the best. Well, it's interesting because my youngest daughter, she never ever wanted to go to church. My youngest daughter, and she is like in tune, okay? She's in tune with everything, and she's like, "Mom, I'm spiritual, okay? I don't fall under the title of a religion. I'm a spiritual person. I'm a spiritual being, okay? I don't have to be a member of this, a member of that. I am who I am, okay?" So I was driving, you guys. This is gonna sound so crazy. I was driving and I start speaking, and I should have recorded myself. The next time that happens, I'm gonna record myself. Okay, I'm drinking some water. I'm drinking water. Okay, H2O agua. So I started speaking a native language, and it was so bizarre. I was driving. I was getting ready to go hiking, and I should have recorded myself because I just started speaking. It sound native, okay? But I've never spoke it, never heard of it, and I should have recorded myself because it could have been a dialect, and somebody from some tribe could have picked it up what I was speaking because I didn't even know what I was speaking, right? It just happened. I just started speaking a native language, and I don't know where it came from, okay? So that's one of my past lives, and I just started speaking it, and I'm just like it freaked me out because I kept repeating certain words in a native tongue, which I never spoke. Okay. It freaked me out. Okay. Um, I'm not racist, but all my tax money is going to the Venezuela people and they're getting apartments and food stamps and checks. Yes. The thing is, we have to control our borders. Okay. We have to control our borders because right now the economy is really bad. Okay, so we can't just be letting people like come in and free for all. Okay, this is happening with housing. This is happening with our tax money is going for these people that are coming in. And I said this. I told people to get out of New York. I told people. I told them get out of the major cities if you can. Okay, yes, you might like that city life, but your money is going to go for paying for these people that are coming in because they have to get some kind of jobs to support themselves, okay? Unless they have a family that's going to support them. Like Amir that came in from Egypt, he had a family to help support him. Now he has a degree in computer science. But when he came in, he had to rely on his family. He didn't rely on the government. He relied on his damn family, okay? And a lot of families are struggling, so when they bring people over, they're getting all kinds of help from the system. And I feel like if you're able-bodied, you should be out here working, okay? But we have to close the borders. We have to close the borders because people are suffering in the United States. Just because you say that the immigration population is bad, I'm getting ready to come. I'm coming. So, you heard me? The immigration population is bad. You can't say that you're a racist because that don't mean you're a racist saying close the borders. Close the damn borders. I'm saying it. Close the effing borders. Okay. Um, I'm not racist, but all my tax. Yeah, we're paying for the people that are coming in, just like the people that came in before is paying. Okay. Um, there's a book. It's called Redneck Liberals. Okay. Um, one of the best books that was ever written. I hope I'm saying it right, but I'll put a picture of the book up. Okay, that's what's going on right now. Okay, um, no, black liberals, white, no, white. What is it? White, red, something white and something liberals. People that are poverty or white, black, whatever, they're facing the same problems, the same issues, right? And the thing is, we can't take on anymore. Okay? They're sending money over for wars. No, JD Vance did not write this. It was Soil. I'm gonna put his book, his picture of his book. One of the most intelligent men. Oh my gosh, one of the most intelligent men that I've ever came across. Okay, he was a professor in economics. You have to read this book, you guys. It's so profound. Like, I'm surprised he's not like really out there. Like, he is so like he's a genius. Okay, if I could meet anybody, I want to meet him. Okay, I want to meet him. Um, it's called. I'll put screenshot the book. Okay, but it's not by J.D. Vance. It's um how I'll find the book and I'll put his name down. You guys gotta listen to this man. This man is, oh my goodness, he should be running the damn world if anybody's running the world. Okay, he's speaking the truth. He's a professor. He's a genius. If I could sit down with anybody, it would be him. Okay. But you guys, I'm gonna get off this live. Thank you guys for joining me. What we're seeing right now is the borders have to be closed. They have to be closed, and the reason why I'm saying this is because we got people coming in that um, in foreign countries like Egypt, China. Most men have to go to the military. So we have men that are coming in that are military trained. In Egypt, if you're a man, you have to go to the military. Certain places that you have to go to the military. So these people, Korea, they have to go to the military. Okay, different places they have to be in the military. So you have people coming in, Russia. Okay, so they're coming in, and we know that China and Russia doesn't like us. Okay, and these men are military trained. Okay, military freaking trained. Okay, so our borders have to be closed. Okay, because we have people coming in. They're not screening all these people. That screening these people are coming in. Okay, there's rapists everywhere. There's traffickers coming in left and right. Okay, the trafficking has been always there. Okay, those people that are trafficking, human trafficking children. Okay, they need to be fucking under the ground. Okay, they need to line their asses up and hire a firing squad and just do what they got to do. Okay, but they're coming in and they're not screening these people that are coming in. Okay, and that's a concern. All right, so you guys need to follow your amendments out here. And they're going to take TikTok down. Okay, they're going to take a lot of things down, but TikTok is one that's going to be shut down. Okay, so this is why I say if I don't care what race you are, you need to have your fishing license. You need to have your four licenses, four licenses that you must have: your gun license, your hunting license, your fishing license, and your damn driver's license. Okay, you guys. But I'll be back on later, okay? Because I'm going to talk about some things, okay? So I'll be back on, you guys. Ashe, ashe. Thank you guys for coming on. Yeah, you guys, there's a lot of things going on, okay? A lot of things are distraction. And another thing is, where's the celebrities? The celebrities are hiding, okay? And I will do a video on that, what's really going on, okay? So I'll be back on with some more videos. You guys have a wonderful day wherever you guys are. And I'll be back on. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I love you guys. I truly love you guys. Okay, you guys? All right. And love and light. People say, oh, I hate when she says love and light. No, I'm sending you love, and I'm sending you so much fucking light. Okay? Blind these motherfuckers out here. Okay? All right, you guys. Bye.